You're not recording. You just wasted a moment.
Okay, let's go.
Hi guys, how are you? Hope you guys are good. You good?
I'm fine.
You're fine.
How
You're
are
fine.
you?
I'm good. Okay, so we want to talk about it's not a sensitive topic, but it's something that was just that I was just thinking about. I don't want to say bothering me, but I was just thinking. I want to talk about big weddings and small weddings. So when I'm saying big weddings, I'm talking about a wedding where you invite everyone, and a small wedding where you hand pick a few people, and you have a wedding. Yes, I just wanted us to talk about that. What do you think? What's your take on a big wedding and a small wedding where you just pick?
From experience, I should have just gone for a small wedding. I should have just gone for a small wedding. Why? Because then I would have had the people that I don't know. I would have had people that were that I wanted to be. Not that, okay, if I say it like that, then which means I didn't want people that came. But people that
You see? I think a big wedding is just the way to go.
why?
The reason being, like the point you wanted to bring out, that you would have the people that you wanted to come. I've realized that before we talk about costings and all that, because I know some will say big weddings is more expensive, but you might realize that when you actually get a small wedding, they actually charge more money than the amount of food that you're going to give per person. So you'd realize that the same amount of money that they're charging for one person can also cater for about 3 or 4 people. So it has nothing to do with cost.
It has.
No, it doesn't.
No, it
Let
has.
me tell you.
Because in terms of that costing, when you say a small wedding, it doesn't have to be the fancy wedding where it's per head or whatever.
Yeah,
you
but
can invite 100 people and still have people in the kitchen cooking.
yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm still talking about
So it
the ones
depends
that
on the type of wedding that you want, not the fancy types.
Okay, and then the other thing.
I think I now have points.
No, I think. Let me finish my point. I think the only problem is most of the time is the people that you think are like your people are probably the people that are not really there for you when when you need them. I think most of the people actually choose a few people that have a certain prestigious well, I don't need that at my wedding. I need family. I need people who I know that if something happens to me, they're there. If there's something going on with my life, they're there. Because most of the time is, you want to have a name on your wedding to say, oh, my wedding had this person, had that person. But when reality kicks, those people are nowhere to be found. So besides the fact that the wedding is also a family thing, you need to have everyone there. I mean, yeah.
Even the haters there. Because majority of the people that come on open invitation videos, your open invitation weddings, they're there to see, let's go see how it's going to be. Let's go see what Thembi has planned. Like,
yeah, but how?
Not that they're there for well wishes or something.
Yeah, but you should understand that in every wedding, whether your house small, no matter how small it is, because my concern is to get the fact people around just to give a prestigious whatever to your wedding, and you actually sacrifice a good relationship with people with who people who can, people who are there when reality kicks, because you are bound to fight. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter whether you are making people pay. There are people who are going to come and pay just to see what you're going to do. But the fact is, where you actually do not know them. The truth
So now
is,
you just want a big wedding because you don't want people to feel like you left them out,
not
or you just want to accommodate people for the sake of accommodating people.
no. It's not accommodating people for the sake of accommodating. I think wedding is for everyone who is in your life or who is in your environment, haters or no haters. A wedding is there to come for people to come and celebrate, those fake smiles, those beautiful smiles, and those real smiles. And the real, actually, that's where you actually get real smiles, because you actually don't know who's fake, who's not fake, because you might get a few people that come and they're all fake, but just because
So
you
what's
want a
the
small
point? Let's just go to a court and get married. That's it.
no ways.
Okay, fine. According to biblically, a wedding was meant to be celebrated because it resembles Christ and the church. Okay. Hey, but in terms of finances, in terms of relationships, in finances, I think just a small wedding would have done for me. Even if it was going to be tricky, because I remember there's a time we tried to choose people to invite to the wedding from my side, and already it was like 100 and something, and it was going to be tricky because you don't know what's the actual person you're inviting. Do they want to come or not? But in terms of cost, I would have just done a small wedding, because we wasted a lot of money inviting a lot of people, making a lot of food, and for people that we're not even in contact with anymore now.
Yeah, but
People that some people we see on the video and pictures, like, oh, that person was there, and some didn't even bring gifts.
well, with me, I think for me,
so much money, we spent over like 120 plus thousand.
But the thing is, there's something that is very vital with what happens, not just on our wedding, but when you invite everyone. It's when you invite everyone at your wedding, you don't know, because I still come back when it comes to reality, because reality is after the wedding. Who is there for you? Who's not there for you? Imagine you leave someone. Not that I'm here to satisfy people, but I remember long back when we were growing up, weddings used to be very big. It used to be very
like
big.
A church service, like
Not just
a big Sunday.
No, yeah, like for example, the neighborhood that I grew up in. We were so close in that neighborhood, so you would realize that everyone would come at your wedding. So you can't choose a small venue, because you are bound to find. That place will be very small for the neighborhood, because everyone was coming, because everyone would want to come. You would realize that when you have a wedding, it's like when you go in the streets, you will not find people. It's so quiet. Why? Because people have gone for a wedding. But then the weddings were different than compared to now, where then people would I'll bring this, I'll bring that, I'll bring this, I'll bring that. Everyone in the neighborhood will bring certain things, and then everyone will just come for that wedding, and to be such a beautiful. Haters were still there.
Yeah,
but it's still
there was the fun part of it, the excitement part of the wedding.
Yeah, but the excitement is there.
It's not there anymore. It's not there. It's all about what is what is going to happen? Is there going to be a vibe? Are people going to dance? Who's going to be the MC? How many gifts are they going to get? How much money are they going to get compared to the previous wedding? That's what weddings are about. Even now, when we plan weddings, we actually stress about raising money to say this group is going to raise how much. Oh, that group has raised this much, so let's try and add so that we beat them. It's no longer about they're getting married, it's such an exciting event, what. It's just about comparison. What's gonna happen? Such a waste.
Well, but for somebody who's actually waiting, like for myself, when I was there and I seated there, I was actually happy to see, because I think our wedding had almost like 800 people, and I was actually happy that there were people who actually took their time to come and spend time with us, despite whatever they are thinking in their heads. But the fact that everyone was there,
it was so awkward, especially the first ceremony. When we're walking down the aisle, showing people our ring, there was this awkward vibe.
No, there was no awkward vibe. Because personally, what I thought was, I think when I came out from, because remember when I came out, personally I was expecting around 150 too, because we even told our guys who did our deco to put about 150.
We planned with 500.
No, in the first service.
Oh, the first service.
No, the first service we were planning on 150, 200. Then when I came out, it was so packed, and I'm like, what's happening here? So I walked down the aisle, and I'm thinking, no man, this is almost like 400 or something. And then when we did the photos and all that, when we came back, and it was so packed that we had a lot of people.
We had extra chairs. We had to put extra chairs
on the sides. Yeah. So with me, that joy of having a lot of people, for me, it's a joy, because remember, your parents need to bring their own friends. Your parents, both sides, me and you, they need to bring friends. Your brothers, your sisters, your siblings still needs to bring friends, and relatives, and depending on how influential you are in the community or in the area or whatever environment that you're coming from, then you need to bring everyone. You don't need people to be looking at you funny after the wedding. Personally, I just feel like
well, I guess so.
Yeah.
Because it's all about celebration. And fine, I was happy also with the 10 up. 10 up. 10 up or 10 out. It was overwhelming. Like, I would only see it maybe I'm walking. Like, I saw it when I was walking in the morning, in the afternoon. With the first ceremony, when I was walking, I'm like, whoa, that's a lot of people. But at the same time, I was overwhelmed. I really didn't see what was going on. And then the second reception, that's the same feeling that I had. It's only when we got the pictures and and you're like, whoa. And that was so exciting. Like, wow, people actually came.
Yeah. But also at the same time, I don't know what you guys think. You need to comment and also tell us what you think. A big wedding or small wedding, tell us the advantages, what you think. But at the same time, when you talk about cost also comes with the kind of wedding that you want to do. But if you're still going to be working on a small wedding where you bring in just a few people to cook and have that, it's still okay. But
it's really hurtful, though, to be honest. I know I was pro small wedding, but it's really hurtful, because especially somebody that you really like us. There was a time that we were not invited to a specific wedding. I was hurt. I'm thinking, what? I know we are not friends, but okay, we would have loved to be there to celebrate, but it's very hurtful.
Yeah,
but I guess it's a person's choice.
Yeah.
It depends. I guess it depends in terms of, for me, it's all about cost and gifts. Guys, bring gifts to a wedding. That's the honest truth. That's the honest thing.
The biggest gift is when I see people there.
As much as people come, just getting a gift. I got a lot of gifts on my bridal showers, and then at the wedding also we got gifts. So just opening a gift and you see it's coming from who, like, oh oh, they actually bought a gift. That thought, or somebody actually went to the shop and was thinking that let me buy Thembi and Percci a gift. It means a lot.
Yeah.
Gifts. So, even money, 100 rand, 50 rand, 20 pounds.
Well, with me, the biggest gift is when I see people around and people are there showing love, and I don't know what you think. This is what we're giving to you guys. Please comment, and please tell us what are your thoughts. Small wedding or big wedding? What are the advantages? What are the disadvantages? And if it is you, what would you do? Yes.
Okay, so please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe. We are on 25 subscribers, and we just started this channel like last month. So thank you guys. See you on the next video.
All right.